everyone. Thank you for joining us. My name is Afrakan, or Priscilla. This is my birth name.
My name is Samantha. I do not have any spiritual name yet.
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 She has one, she just don't remember it yet.
Yes. Let's just say it like that.
So, so Samantha and I are very excited about recording this video and a series of videos for you guys because we both have actually been really feeling called to express specific information and I guess just sentiments, not necessarily like factual, but just very more deeply rooted spiritual traditions and spiritual just insights and all kinds of things to really expand around the growing consciousness and awareness that people are having right now.
So basically, like Priscilla said, I feel like we do have a lot of knowledge and understanding that we do want to share, and probably it will help anyone that is watching this video just to kind of like grow also too.
Yeah, and it's also going to be a growing experience for us.
Yeah.
Because even as we were about to start recording the video, you know, like you get a little nerves coming in and everything. And it's really easy for people to get online and watch things, but when it's you recording things and putting yourself out there for criticism, for commentary, you know, it's not the easiest thing to do. So respect. And I also just wanted, you know, to say a little bit about, you know, where my particular area of focus is in terms of spirituality, and then Sam can also share the same. So my main focus and practice within the spiritual realm is around ancient African traditions and ancient African spiritual practices, particularly in Kemet, or what most people call ancient Egypt, and Dogon from Mali in West Africa, to the Yoruba or Ifa tradition. So any African rooted spiritual practice and tradition is really what my focus area is, and that's actually how Sam and I really meshed and came into, you know, just divine alignment. So you can kind of...
Well, actually I'm basically from Haiti, so most of what I know are like Haitian Vodou based. And I won't say that I am initiated yet, but I will say that I'm in a process. It's been a long time. I'm in a process of like spiritually process of knowing stuff, and also to just how can I say that? Just dabbling stuff of Not a lot of people will actually know how, in Haiti it's really difficult to even talk about that. So I think right now I'm in a process of just like, I would say, knowing myself in a spiritual way.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's actually, as soon as I put out that intention into the universe, into my field, that I wanted to know more about Vodou and IT and just like all of these other spiritual traditions that I know are African rooted, and I still haven't been exposed to. And then it was like right away we aligned. And really the main component of our series is to kind of dispel any myths and a lot of misinformation that is out there around spirituality and around particularly African spiritual practices and spiritual traditions that are very demonized.
Yeah. And especially to Haiti is like, it's one of the country that every time they hear the word voodoo, they think, you know, we're always doing the evil stuff, which in reality is nothing close to it. So I think just doing this video and some information and some experience that I experienced, I just wanted to share that.
Right. Yeah. And the same with the Kemetic practices, because there's so much misinformation around like the Illuminati, and they demonize a lot of the symbols like the Merkut or the pyramid or the Ankh. and a lot of people think these things are evil. The same way when you hear voodoo, a lot of people think it's like it's evil, it's black magic, and all of these different things. And really, that's done systemically, and it's by design to keep people afraid from tapping into these very, very powerful spiritual traditions that will actually lead to our liberation and our freedom in a more holistic sense, because we're not just battling, you know, in the physical sense with things like poverty, disease, war, and all of these things that are being orchestrated, but we're also battling psychologically, mentally, spiritually, and we have to be able to arm ourselves with the wisdom of our ancestors and also be aware that we are our ancestors. And it's really the continuity of the legacy that we stand on. You know, as many people say, like, we're on the shoulders of giants. It's really our responsibility to take ownership of the culture that we have, because as a lot of other people as well say, culture is a weapon. And I feel like spirituality is our main weapon that we have.
Yes.
And it's just really sad that it's really corrupted.
Yes, and I think that's where it comes, how the spirituality in Haiti is corrupted, because if not a lot of people know the true story about how the revolution of Haiti came about, and it's because of voodoo. But it was like we were brainwashed because, hey, we fought those people, but in reality it's just like, to them it was not normal because we were slaves, and it was not like something that they will accept. So instead of accepting that, we use that to help us to gain our freedom. So for them, they brainwash us, and they don't want us to, you know, they make us think this is evil. If you're a part of it, you're just like evil. You're not the daughter or the son of God. And in reality, there's no such thing. So
Right.
Yeah.
It's all one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, so it's interesting that you said that. So basically there are people who are not actually proud of like the revolution and
Yes,
and
yes,
independence.
yeah, especially the Western, I could say they were not proud, and that is why till today, even after the earthquake, they still make it seem like the earthquake was caused. The earthquake happened is because of the Wakaima ceremony that happened like 300 years ago. Because of that, and that is why we're like suffering still. But in reality, this is not. I don't think that Haiti is suffering. It's not because of that. I feel like the reason Haiti is suffering is because of us being brainwashed, us being disconnected from what created us, what gave us the freedom. So I think all this is why Haiti is like in the pothole that is now. But people, I don't think people really see it as that.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'll weigh my perspective on it. You know, I'm not, I wasn't born in Haiti,
Yeah.
but I am Haitian. This is my sister. This is my reflection. And I feel like, you know, when we're talking about Haiti, the energy and the resilience and the power of the people and that land is very symbolic. And I think that that's why it's specifically attacked. When you're talking about people who came together, united, and organized, and fought successfully against one of the most powerful military
It was
of that time,
yeah.
right? You're talking about a very, very powerful people, and symbolically what that place represents and what IT represents is very powerful. So I think the constant attack is also symbolic of, you know, the attack on just African people of African descent worldwide, because what the Haitian Revolution represented for us globally was really independence. Our videos are not just going to be all straight about, you know, like we might share some rituals, we might share some ceremonies and traditional cultural aspects. We might just speak about understanding and overstanding certain spiritual things. We might talk about the outside attack spiritually on us, how to protect yourself. But we're also going to talk about, you know, historical things.
Yes.
Like we talk about, like we're talking about Haiti, but, you know, just put things into context, because I think that's a problem that a lot of people have. It's like just talking about things without putting it into proper context. So yeah, we're very dynamic, and I think because we're activators and we're charged up, there's going to be a lot of different components. So
yeah, I'm pretty much excited to just share my experience and things that I know, basically. Okay.
And we're also open to hearing about what your experiences are as it relates to the subject matter that we share, and if you have any specific questions or specific topics that you want us to talk about.
And just to let you guys know, because Vodou is like a big, like let's say like it's like a globe. So not a lot of stuff that I know, but the amount of information that I do know, I wouldn't mind sharing, or sometimes like depends on the question to answer also too.
Right.
Yeah.
And when we're talking about different African religions and specific traditions, absolutely overstanding, like these are so vast, these are things that have existed for honestly millennia, like these ideas and concepts and symbols, but it's really different interpretations. And what our kind of cipher together really is to find that unifying point between all. So thank you.
Thank you guys, and I hope you guys keep on watching because we do have more video coming. So
subscribe, like this video, and share it with anyone that you think would be interested if you love it. Thank you. Peace.